Hi there, everybody. It's Dr. Coletti, on behalf of Baywest Health Rehab. Good morning. I wanted to today talk to you about an experience I had. I was asked by one of my kids' science teachers to come in and speak to their class, and I thought, well, sure, that sounds like a great idea. So, of course, leading up to about a day before, I still didn't know exactly what I was going to talk about to a bunch of 7th and 8th graders. But I thought to myself, well, what is it that I wish I maybe kind of learned or heard a little bit more of at that age that I didn't hear, that might be able to kind of trampoline them or help them in their futures to come? And I thought of an old acronym that I had made in one of my old blogs years and years ago. It was something on the lines of, did you have your morning tea? And the acronym of T being thoughts, emotions, and then leading to actions. And so I spoke of that to these 7th and 8th graders, and I believe that I got across to them, and in essence, and why I bring that up too, because this is something that can help each and every one of us, including myself, because I'm as guilty as all, because our thoughts and our emotions kind of go hand in hand. And the one thing that we have control of in this life is our thoughts, and nobody does. Nobody controls that. Nobody can force a thought upon us. Nobody can make us think a certain way. As much as we, from a standpoint of victim, of the victim nature, we always feel like, well, so-and-so always makes me feel this way or think this way. And that's not the truth. Our thoughts, we control them. So when I was speaking to these 7th and 8th graders, I was thinking to myself, like, I drew a line, and I drew the TEA, and I said, thoughts. All of our thoughts are real simple. It's black and white. Our thoughts can either be positive or they can be negative. That's it. Now, from positive thought and from a negative thought can come a gazillion different emotions, and you understand. So, regardless of a situation that one goes through in our lives, yourself or even these 7th and 8th graders, we have a choice to think either positive or negative. It's really that simple, yet that hard. So here I am speaking to you, like speaking to these kids, and thinking that, or it is that easy, but it's also that difficult. And as soon as we realize that it is just black and white, it can't be kind of in the middle. Our thoughts on as a result of any occurrence or any situation, obstacles in our lives, things are going tough. We still have that choice each and every day, or morning before, as we get up, and at night before we go to bed, to think positive. If we think positive, an immediate, subconscious, automatic, positive emotion within us is created. Meaning you can't have a positive thought and then be angry. You just can't. It's just it's the law. It's a law of nature. If we have a thought or negative thought, an immediate negative emotion is going to come. It's like that's the beginning, everyone. Okay, and I'm reminded of this each and every day, and I try to be that positive person, but I also have to be that person who is practicing what he preaches, and that's not always easy. But if we think positive, a positive emotion will come, and then a positive action will be as a result. Meaning you can't have a positive thought and then a positive emotion and then act in a non-positive way. It's just, it all begins with our thoughts. So I could go on and on with this to let you know the 7th and 8th graders, to my knowledge and according to the teacher, it was a very positive experience. I felt it as I left, and it actually helped me in saying, listen, be careful. Don't just practice what you preach. Have careful of our thoughts when an immediate situation occurs in our life. Think to myself, okay, how am I going to think, positive or negative, regardless of the negative or positive situation at hand. So I hope you can take this message that I've shared with you, and if you're not in 7th or 8th grade, be an adult about it. Think about how you're thinking, okay? And I promise you, if you start thinking in a more positive way, positive emotions and actions in your life are going to follow. That's enough. Dr. Coletti on behalf of Baywest Health Rehab. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay classy.